546, and the drought here in the western United States is now into its 23rd year. And with Lake Mead, and they are projecting to release just the lowest amount of water they've seen in some 30 years. The federal government has a spending plan in place to help us all out, $15.4 billion to make us more resilient through the drought. Let's bring in Rachel O'Brien from OpenTheBooks.com to hash this out. Rachel, thank you for being here this morning. So let's focus on the dollar amount first. $15.4 billion. How are they going to spend that?
Good morning. Yeah, so there are dozens of projects this money will be spent on over years, all to conserve water in the Colorado River Basin, specifically Lake Mead, but in other places as well. So there's $83 million they're going to spend on a water pipeline project that will reuse about 20,000 feet of water per year, and that will help shore up elevations at Lake Mead. Another $50 million will save 125,000 feet of water this year, and going forward throughout the Colorado River system, another $36 million in the Coachella Valley to conserve 30,000 feet of water in Lake Mead, and again going forward in coming years. Another $54 million to repair infrastructure that would improve water delivery. And there are many more similar water conservation projects to stretch out the water that's in Lake Mead.
And because outdoor water consumption takes up some 60% of what we're talking about here, our local water, from what we understand, there you are. From what we understand, they have now a plan in place to really get the messaging out there for what people can do to conserve water.
Yeah, so I mean, if you look at the Southern Nevada Water Authority or Las Vegas Valley Water District, you look at their websites, it's very clear what you should be doing. I know it gets repetitive and may sound obvious, but these suggestions are important. Again, 60% of the Southern Nevada's water use is from outdoor water consumption. So follow your mandatory watering schedule to reduce your outdoor water consumption. That's very important. You know, things like removing grass and replacing it with desert-friendly landscaping. Fixing sprinklers, making sure that water is not running off your property into the gutter. That water waste is really important, and people should prevent that and report it if they see it.
And the Southern Nevada Water Authority will let you know if you have something like that going on. It happened in the Wagner household. We didn't know we had a broken sprinkler, but our water use went way up. They let us know. We addressed it and got a handle on it. Before we let you go, Rachel, two quick things. First of all, it doesn't matter how long you have the water running as you brush your teeth, because all of that ends up going into a system where it ends up being put back in. So it's treated. All of that water is treated and then goes back online. But I had to ask you before we let you go, are you from Philly?
I'm not from Philly, no. Do I sound like I'm from Philly?
DC, let's just say water.
Water.
Yeah, it's a Tina Fey, Amy Poehler skit from SNL, and Tina Fey is from Philly, and she was saying water, like you were saying. So I thought maybe you were a Philly girl.
East Coast, but not Philly.
Okay. Well, we love the way you say water, and we can't wait to see you again next week. Rachel, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.